Hello everyone, welcome to WCCL Foundation's Clinical Musicianship Tips to make your therapy sound good. Today I'm going to talk about call and response. That's basically, ta 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 da ta da, ooh ooh ooh, ooh 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 ooh. There are some basic patterns every ABT practitioner and clinical musician must know. Very often I see that a lot of therapists go into cliched patterns. So I'm going to share with you in this video a few different patterns. And before we go on, I'd like to just share a little bit about the benefits of call and response. Whenever we talk about any benefit, we are looking at the simplest way to look at your client configuration will be body, speech, and mind. So you got to analyze what is it that is happening at the level of body, what is it happening at the level of speech, and what is it that's happening at the level of mind. So the first thing that happens when you do a call and response is attention. You're calling for attention, and you do get it because your entire pattern is very well structured. It's in a temporal frame. So you've got ta 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 da ta ta, and that catches the brain's attention rather from well, even that will catch because that's still novel, but you know what I mean. Chaos is something that the brain can ignore, and it will like to see what is this new interesting structure or pattern. So as your brain pays attention, basically it starts processing the sequence of sound. Okay, the benefit, of course, improved attention spans. Your clients are able to listen to you and actually wait for their turn and then play back what they have heard. So there is a bit of memory involved, there is a bit of attention involved. Very important is to not ignore the aspect of just listening. Of course, there is a normal level of auditory comprehension where I am able to hear ta, 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 ta. But there is also the aspect that as I do this, I'm training myself to just listen, which means not to bring in the concept, but to bring in awareness of sound. This is something that will be very useful when you're just working on mindfulness techniques, impulse control, where one doesn't immediately retort back or say something immediately, but just listens. One more aspect which is amazing about call and response is you recognize the pattern. Sequencing, pattern recognition. Basically, you're able to anticipate tadak tadak. You know that the next one is going to be tadak 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 tadak. So this is a very useful tool to have in your executive functions. So that's another one. And of course, there is the whole aspect of now that you have heard it, you've processed the sequence, now you're going to be playing it back to the person. So that means that you're going to coordinate your hands, you're going to plan which area of the drum to hit or which body part you're hitting. If you're doing just body percussions like claps, so you're coordinating, you're planning, You're sequencing it. Dhum tak, dhum dhum tak would mean center side, center side on the djembe. So you're matching the sound that you hear, and all of this requires a high level of motor planning, coordination, sequencing, and of course the auditory motor combinations. These are some of the amazing benefits of call and response. I've barely scratched the surface. You guys want to know more? Join our course on clinical musicianship. Here goes some of the call and responses. Before we begin, just wanted to inform you that now the following section, take a djembe, play along with me, keep practicing these. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You gotta first remember that this pulse is going on. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm tapping my foot with it. 3, 4. Dum tak, dum tak. Dum tak, dum tak. Tak, dum tak, tick tick tak tak, tick tick tak, dum tak tak, dum tak, tick tak 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 tak, tick tak 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 tak, dum tak, dum tak. Second call and response. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tick tak tak tak, tick tak tak, tick tak 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 tak, tick tak tak. Dum dum tak tak tik tik tak tik tik tak 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 tik tak tik tik tak tik tak tik tik tak tik tik tak tik tik tak tak tik tik tak tik tik tak tik tak 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 ding tak dum tak 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 dum tak 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 dum dum ta 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 ding ta 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 ding ta ka ta di ta di ta ding ta 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 ding ta 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 ding ta ding ta dum ta dum ta 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 ta. Third call and response. Di 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 da ta tak ta tak dum 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 ta tak ta tak dum 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 ta tak ta tak dik ta 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 tak ta tak dik ta 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 tak ta tak dik 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 ta tak ta tak. So you get it? We are keeping one part constant. Ta tak ta tak dum 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 ta tak ta tak dum 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 ta tak ta tak dik 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 ta tak ta tak ta ta tak ta ta tak ta tak ta tak. So you're making up parts in first half, second half you're keeping constant. So even if the client loses the first half, ta tak is there. Call and responses using rhythm cards. Dum tak dum tak tak dum tak 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 dum tak 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 dum tak dum tak dum tak dum tak dum tak dum dum tak dum 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 tak dum. Another one. Dum tak tak dum dum tak tak dum tak tak, dhum, dhum, tak, tak, dhum, dhum, tak, tak, dhum, dhum, tak, dhum, tak, tak, dhum, dhum, tak, tak. So remember that the call should be short. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's your pulse, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So your call should finish in that much time. At once your clients and you have a good rapport and understanding, your calls can be longer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Da 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 din 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 da. But if you give such a long call in the beginning, it's going to get lost. Your call-in responses can be spoken words. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. It can be a pattern from the WCCL rhythm cards that we just saw. It could be a body percussion pattern. Mm, 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 mm. It can be an abstract melody. Eh, eh. Very versatile. Please do like, share, subscribe, and thank you. See you. Bye bye.